Hey, LaParinos, it is RP from Science and Swords here once again, and we have received another new shipment from a new distributor that we're dealing with now, called VR Distribution, and they mostly handle card games and tabletop roleplay stuff, but they've also got like a lot of really cool merchandise, some of which is actually applicable to LARPing. Now, considering the size of these two boxes, I have a feeling that they are expressing the same emotion that I do all the time. Fragile. No, I have a feeling that these are the LARP weapons, and like I'm a little bit surprised as to why they would write fragile on LARP weapons, which doesn't give me the greatest hope for the quality of the product, but you know, like it should actually be fine.
It could also be because I believe some of the items come in collector's boxes.
Yeah. Inside your dog, I heard you like box in your box, so we got more box.
I mean, same. And here we see the RV in his natural habitat, tearing through boxes.
They sent us. Oh, damn! I thought that said 2 players.
Okay, so boxes in your boxes, you say. How many boxes is there?
Well, we're up to like layer 2. I'm the worst pass the parcel player ever. Like I'm the only. You know that kid who would just sit there unwrapping like everything as fast as he could, with that, sending it on to the next person.
Oh my god, how many boxes? So many layers. Like an ogre, or an onion, or cake.
If it was an onion, Tony Abbott would bite into it. Alrighty, cool, here we are. So these are the officially licensed Sword Art Online swords from Neptune Trading. You know, you got the nice Aniplex logo there. Aniplex. Ooh, it's Kirito's sword. It's kind of frustrating actually, like Kirito's jacket is a really nice jacket, but all those kids wearing it ping my goth radar, and they're never actually goths. Like they don't know any of the music, just makes me sad. So, in terms of the blade, it's a little bit smaller than the unlicensed version, and like the very, very minimal amount of force I'm putting into that to make it bend like that doesn't fill me with the greatest of confidence. So if you're playing like at a light touch game, these would be fine, but I think at your heavier end of the market, like Swordcraft for instance, this wouldn't last. There also doesn't appear to be anything over the core at the end. I can't feel, like there's certainly no tube. I can't feel the lump that would indicate Kevlar either. So these would certainly not be a thrust safe item, but for cosplay, they are absolutely fantastic. They weigh next to nothing. And it's actually quite nice on the wrist, although that's because it sort of brings itself back up with that whippiness. So, cosplay item, the officially licensed Neptune Trading's Kirito's Dark, is it Dark Elucidation? Elucidation is Kirito's sword.
Yeah.
Cool. So, let's see what else we got here. FYI, if you're looking for a Christmas present for your Weebia relatives, these would be perfect.
You are our Weebia relatives.
Look, just because I ran an anime festival for a couple of years doesn't make me, oh my god, my life is a lie!
No, okay, so when we ran said event, we didn't have time to watch anime.
It's disappointingly true, actually.
Yeah.
What's even worse, are like all those people who is like, oh, you run an anime festival, you must absolutely love, you know, and they'd name like whatever the anime du jour was, and like, if I can make a confession here, semi-live on camera and YouTube, oh my god, I hate Naruto. I hate it so much. Like, it's just, oh. Like,
I still have never watched an episode of Naruto in my life.
Look, I understand why a lot of people like it. It's not bad. It's just not the sort of thing that I would choose to watch. So like when Naruto was out and really popular, there was this really awesome series called Monster, which was about like this psychopathic little blonde child making his way through Europe and forming this cult of personality, kind of like the next Hitler. And that was a really cool show, like super cool. And it was all about this brain surgeon who tried to, you know, track down the kid after saving his life before realizing what an awful piece of work said child actually happened to be. There we go.
Maybe. See, I haven't watched that. I used to watch Bleach though. bleach back in the day.
Ooh, it's Asana's Lambient Light Sword. This one, again, probably not going to be great for a heavy contact game considering the previous one, but oh my god, they've done it. They've actually managed to make that weird basket hilt. So, like, if anyone out there is a cosplayer or makes their own LARP weapons, you know how hard it is to do that kind of thing.
Just gonna bring it in so we can have a quick look. That's really pretty.
Yeah. It's actually got a fairly decent sized hilt on it as well. I noticed this with the other one, actually. I should have pointed it out. Like, I don't have huge hands, but they're not small either. So if you did have huge hands, you'd still be able to fit your hand around this. Considering that this blade is thicker, this one might actually pass muster, but I still have issues with how flexible the core is. Again, for lighter touch games or for cosplay, this is freaking awesome, but yeah, like it feels like, yeah, mean stress point is actually going to be right about there. If you were to use this at a heavy touch game, it's going to snap off just above the hilt, I reckon. So again, cosplay and light touch only, you're good. Just don't take it to something that's rough and tumble. Alrighty, last box. And if this is what I think it is, I'm going to be so excited. I'm already pretty excited, as you can tell, but please be what I think you're meant to be. Yes, it is. Guys, I can now cast 1d10 of damage at you. They're squishy, soft, LARP-safe D&D dice. And we've got them in a whole range of colors. So you know what I'm going to do with these, Kate?
What? Oh, you're making a flail.
I am going to make epic flails with them. We're going to have D&D flails. And then I can be a critical failure.
You're fired. Don't
That
make
being
me
said,
get the squirty bottle again.
What?
Don't make me get the squirty bottle again.
Oh. But yeah, I'm actually just 100% going to go and take these to Swordcraft and see if they're going to get approved, because it'll be like, haha, 1d4 of damage, 1d8 of damage, 1d6.
You're breaking my immersion.
You're going to hit me so hard the moment this camera's down.
Entirely.
aren't you? All right, so that's it from us here at Science and Swords. These would make great Christmas presents for the tabletop gamers in your life, by the way. We'll see you guys on the battlefield.